Parts of speech. Parts of speech.
Partes de la oración.
The connectors and conjunctions.
Los conectores y conjunciones.
The 1,300 most used connectors in English. The 1,300 most used connectors in English.
Los 1300 conectores más usados en inglés.
In addition. In addition.
Más aún.
In addition.
Por otra parte.
In addition.
Por otro lado.
In all likelihood. In all likelihood.
Con toda probabilidad.
In all respects. In all respects.
En todos los aspectos.
In all seriousness. In all seriousness.
Con toda seriedad.
In all seriousness.
En serio.
In an applicable case. In an applicable case.
En su caso.
In and of itself. In and of itself.
De por sí.
In another case. In another case.
En otro caso.
In another sense. In another sense.
En otro sentido.
In any case. In any case.
Como quiera que sea.
In any case.
De cualquier modo.
In any case.
De todas maneras.
In any case.
De todos modos.
In any case.
En todo caso.
In any event. In any event.
Pase lo que pase.
In block letters. In block letters.
En letra de imprenta.
In block letters.
En letras de molde.
In brief. In brief.
En fin.
In brief.
En pocas palabras.
In brief.
En resumen.
In brief.
En síntesis.
In brief.
En sustancia.
In broad outline. In broad outline.
En líneas generales.
In broad terms. In broad terms.
En términos generales.
In certain respects. In certain respects.
Desde algunos puntos de vista.
In close succession. In close succession.
A cortos intervalos.
In closing. In closing.
Por último.
In concert. In concert.
De común acuerdo.
In concert.
De consuno.
In conclusion. In conclusion.
Al final.
In conclusion.
En conclusión.
In conclusion.
En fin.
In contrast. In contrast.
Contrario a.
In detail. In detail.
Por extenso.
In doing so. In doing so.
Con ello.
In doing so.
De esta manera.
In doing so.
Para ello.
In due course. In due course.
A su debido tiempo.
In due course.
A su tiempo.
In due course.
En su día.
In due time. In due time.
A su debido tiempo.
In due time.
A su tiempo.
In due time.
En su debida oportunidad.
In due time.
En su día.
In effect. In effect.
Con efecto.
In essence. In essence.
En esencia.
In every respect. In every respect.
Bajo todos los conceptos.
In every respect.
Desde todo punto de vista.
In every respect.
En todos los aspectos.
In every respect.
Por todos los conceptos.
In every sense of the word. In every sense of the word.
En toda la extensión de la palabra.
In every way. In every way.
Desde todo punto de vista.
In every way.
En todos los aspectos.
In exchange. In exchange.
En cambio.
In fact. In fact.
A decir verdad.
In fact.
De hecho.
In fact.
En realidad.
In fixed and final form. In fixed and final form.
En definitiva.
In full. In full.
Por extenso.
In full swing. In full swing.
En pleno desarrollo.
In full swing.
En su apogeo.
In good and proper form. In good and proper form.
En buena y debida forma.
In his heart of hearts. In his heart of hearts.
En su fuero interno.
In his own way. In his own way.
A su modo.
In its broad sense. In its broad sense.
En su amplio concepto.
In its broadest sense, in its broadest sense,
en su amplio concepto,
in its entirety, in its entirety,
en su conjunto,
in its entirety,
en su totalidad,
in its proper order, in its proper order,
por su orden,
in its turn, in its turn,
a su vez,
in its turn,
por su orden,
in like manner, in like manner,
de la misma forma,
in like manner,
de la misma manera,
in like manner,
del mismo modo,
in like manner,
por analogía,
in more ways than one, in more ways than one,
en más de una manera,
in my opinion, in my opinion,
a mi juicio,
in my opinion,
a mi parecer,
in my opinion,
en mi concepto,
in my opinion,
según mi criterio,
in my presence, in my presence,
ante mí,
in my view, in my view,
a mi parecer,
in no respect, in no respect,
en ningún aspecto,
in no sense, in no sense,
de ninguna forma,
in no sense,
por ningún concepto,
in no way, in no way,
de ningún modo,
in no way,
por ningún concepto,
in no way whatsoever, in no way whatsoever,
de ninguna manera,
in one way or another, in one way or another,
de un modo u otro,
in one's interest, in one's interest,
en beneficio propio,
in other respects, in other respects,
por lo demás,
in other words, in other words,
en otras palabras,
in other words,
por mejor decir,
in other words,
que equivale a decir,
in outline,
a grandes rasgos,
in part,
en parte,
in passing,
de paso,